In a quiet valley in California stands a house that should not make sense. It has around 160 rooms. Staircases that climb straight into the ceiling and stop. Doors on upper floors that open onto nothing but a long drop. Windows built into the floor, looking down into other rooms. For nearly 40 years, the builders never stopped, hammering day and night, without a single finished plan. And the woman who ordered it all done believed, according to the legend, that if the work ever stopped, she would die. This is the Winchester Mystery House. To understand the house, you have to understand the fortune behind it. It was built on the Winchester rifle, the gun so widely used in 19th century America that it was called the gun that won the West. It made the Winchester family enormously rich. But Sarah Winchester's life, for all that money, was marked by loss. Her only child, a baby daughter, died within weeks of being born. And in 1881, her husband died of tuberculosis, leaving Sarah a widow with an immense fortune and a 50% stake in the rifle company, which meant she earned a share of the money from nearly every rifle sold. The most famous version of the story says that a grieving Sarah visited a spirit medium in Boston. And the medium told her something terrible, that the Winchester family was cursed, haunted by the ghosts of every person ever killed by a Winchester rifle. To escape them, she was told, she must move west, and build a house for the spirits, a house she could never, ever stop building. If the hammering stopped, the ghosts would take her. Now, I want to be honest with you here. That dramatic story is the one everyone repeats, but historians are genuinely skeptical of it. There's little solid evidence that a medium ever gave Sarah those instructions. Her real reasons may have been much more human, overwhelming grief, a private and eccentric personality, a genuine love of architecture, and the fortune to indulge it endlessly. But whatever the reason, what she actually did is not in dispute. In 1886, Sarah bought an unfinished farmhouse near San Jose and began to build. And she never really stopped. Carpenters worked in shifts, reportedly around the clock, for decades. There were no master blueprints. Sarah is said to have sketched out rooms herself, often overnight, and handed the drawings to her workers in the morning. Rooms were built, then torn down, then built again somewhere else. The house sprawled outward and upward into a maze, 7 stories tall at its peak, with miles of twisting hallways. And it filled with strange details. A staircase with 44 steps that rises only about 9 feet, its tiny stairs doubling back again and again. A door on the 2nd floor that opens straight out into empty air. A cabinet that turns out to be the front of a set of rooms. The number 13 appears everywhere, 13 bathrooms, windows with 13 panes, a chandelier altered to hold 13 lights. Whether these were deliberate puzzles, spiritual protections, or simply the results of building with no plan for 40 years, people still argue about today. Then, in 1906, the Great San Francisco earthquake struck. It tore through the house, collapsing the top floors and trapping Sarah, briefly, inside. She survived, but she had the damaged front section boarded up and never reopened, leaving whole ruined rooms sealed behind the walls. The house, already strange, now had parts that no one was meant to enter again. Sarah Winchester kept building until the very end. She died in her sleep in 1922. And the story goes that at the moment of her death, the workers put down their tools mid-task, nails left half-driven into the walls, because the reason to keep building was finally gone. What was left was not a home, but a monument to grief, or fear, or obsession, that no one fully understands. Today you can walk through it, and stand at the bottom of a staircase that leads nowhere, and wonder what she was really trying to build, a refuge from ghosts, or simply a way to never stop, and never have to be still with everything she had lost. If you want more forgotten history that sounds made up but isn't, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.